Everybody's got a past. The past does not equal the future unless you live there. Some of us think holding on makes us strong, but sometimes it is the letting go. Have you ever taken time to sit in a river or a stream and just watched it flow forward? Over boulders, over hills, effortless, on purpose, on course, on its true destination, building up momentum. What would happen if that river had to take each boulder it passed and carry it along everywhere that it went? What would happen to the river? Well, a river may pull many debris along with it, here and there, and powerful gush of water may even overturn those boulders. But eventually the river will leave all these behind in its pursuit of motion and its pursuit of freedom. Now I want you to ask you, have you picked up any boulders from the past and refused to set them down? Can you feel the weight of your past on your shoulders, holding you back, keeping you stuck, and preventing you from being who you truly want to be? If you're worrying about the future, that could be holding you back. Let me tell you, it's completely normal to feel these things. These emotions and these experiences are all part of what we call human. But they are not meant to be with you forever. They are meant to be felt, they are meant to be processed, they are meant to go through this learning phase, and they are meant to set aside and help us move along more effectively in a purposeful experience that you and I are trying to create on this planet. The truth is, my friend, is they have molded you into who you are now. They have sculpted your strengths, they've defined you, they've created in a large sense some of your beauty. And just because a bodybuilder doesn't walk out on stage with the weights in his hands, you shouldn't be carrying your weight around with you in your own life. Those boulders, those bricks, those twigs, those things that are holding you back, you can just let them off your shoulder. Let it go. Mark Cuban was a man who didn't carry around his past or let it define his future. The now billionaire owner of the NBA Dallas Mavericks had a very rocky beginning. He worked all kinds of odd jobs, if you've ever heard any of his videos. As a young man, he was admittedly terrible at most of them. He was a short order cook, but couldn't make good food. He was a waiter and couldn't even open a bottle of wine. Something he said when he looked back at his life, I remember this. He said, "I've learned that it doesn't matter how many times you failed, you have to be right only once." Mark Cuban has made his fortune when he sold his company to Yahoo for $5.9 billion in stock. What if he let all those failures pull him down? What if he never let go of the fact that he was a terrible cook or a failure at these other jobs? What if he just gave up? If you are someone who has been carrying around weights with you for a long time, you may even haven't forgotten that they're there, right? You may be 100 pounds overweight, but you look in the mirror and you're a skinny person. And all that emotional debris that has kept you eating the foods that you know you shouldn't be eating and building that stomach that you know probably shouldn't be there in your subconscious mind, you're still holding on to it, you gotta let it go. So how can we do that? Number one is to schedule a time of letting go. Make it an event for yourself. Whatever will be the most powerful for you, do that. Number two is forgiveness. You have to forgive others. Forgive yourself, forgive God, forgive everyone. Number three is gratitude. Gratitude will bring you more joy than you'll ever know, and it's something that I do every single day. Every night before you sleep, count the things that you're grateful for. Number four is you want to create a mantra, and this should be something simple but powerful when you're ruminating about past feelings, anxious emotions, relationship issues, things that are holding you back from being all that you can be in the future. I breathe in acceptance and I release expectations. Breathe in acceptance and I release expectations. Try just one of these things over the next 7 days and I guarantee you it will change your life. Make sure you add me on Snapchat because I do daily motivations on there. If you learned anything in this video or you have a friend, somebody, a family member, a mother, a father, whatever it is, you think that they deserve to hear this message, share it with them. That's all I ask. As always, remember, we're in this together, and I'll see you next week.